Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. We have another exciting edition of Bring It in the House podcast show where we spotlight musicians, entertainers, artists, and leaders. Get your meal, and we have a great meal for you tonight. I'm your host, Millie Mills, and we got two beautiful, talented ladies in the house. Oh my gosh, we got Danielle, who is the diamond of soul, Miss Danielle Renee, and of course, the voice of soul, Miss Tiffany Rochelle. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
It's so good to have you again, sis. Now, Danielle and I have a little history. She's my NABFEM sister, which is the National Association of Black Female in Music Executives, or something like that.
Yeah, Black National, no, we both bad. National Association for Females in the Entertainment Business.
That's it. That's it. Shout out to Miss Johnny Walker. She is the founder. She does an outstanding job representing women in the music industry around the world. And we love you, Johnny. And of course, now, Tiffany, this is my first time meeting you. And I think her mic is muted. But this is my first time meeting you. Of course, Miss Lovely Danielle, she was the one who told me about you. And she's like, can we bring her on? Of course, it's an honor to have you as well.
Thank you for having me on. And so I'm so honored. I'm so honored.
Well,
I'm
thank
grateful.
you. Thank you for taking time out to speak with us. So tell us, okay, now, Danielle, now, where's your hometown? Because we always like to give a shout out.
My hometown is Arcola, Texas, and I'm that's right outside of Houston, about 15 minutes drive. Look, it was country, but now it's becoming suburban now.
All right, all
So
right.
up is only 800 people there, but now,
It's
it's big
growing.
city now.
It's a big
Hmm.
city now. Look at God. And what about you, Tiffany?
I am originally from Beaumont, Texas,
All
and
right.
I'm living now in Cypress, Texas, in the suburbs. So yeah, that's that's my hometown.
That's amazing. We got Texas girls in the house. Yes. Now tell us, I'm going to start with Danielle. How long, I know you've been doing this the majority of your life. How long have you been singing?
Well, I've been singing now will make, let me see, professionally. I've been singing, yeah, all my life pretty much, but professionally, I should say 52 years because I got my first paycheck when I was about 9. And yeah, but yeah, about 9. So about 40, 47, 47, 50 years almost. So I consider myself a professional when, they started paying me to sing at funerals, weddings, and stuff like that. So yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. And I have followed your career. You know, you were on the show when we were just kicking it off. I mean, I think it was my first year back in 2020. And you were one of the early ones to appear on the show. And I had met you at one of the events here in Austin. And then I learned that you had been touring overseas. You were performing in somewhere in Japan, correct? Am I?
That's that's right. I did most of Asia for about 26, 7 years. Started out in Japan for 13. Then I went to Hong Kong, toured there, China for about 8 years, Thailand for about 4. Was on my way back to Thailand when COVID hit, and that's how I met you. We did with good friend Yolanda Bumpers booked me on a show there, and and we became friends then, and
Yeah.
found that we were twin sisters. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Johnny was the one that told me that trying to connect with one of my sisters here in Austin area because I didn't know who was located where and all that good stuff. And
Yes.
Tiffany, I know you got bit by the bug early too. Give us a little backstory on how you make that transition into the recording industry.
Well, I started real early. I started at the age probably doing music at the age of 18. And I started in the R&B world. I was doing Apollo, Star Search, all that good stuff. and doing a lot of talent shows to try to get heard.
Mhm.
Once I got through that, I signed with Motown. Uh, Andre Harrell and Albie Sure was my guys that had me doing everything, and then Motown pretty much sold to Columbia Records, so I was kind of shelved a little bit. So that was kind of like my story, and then I got pregnant.
Mhm. Mhm.
Decided I wanted to have children, and I kind of got out of the whole music thing, and then went right back into it after my kids was grown. So now I'm here. I'm here with Southern Soul, and I've recorded 2 albums. I have 2 albums and 1 single, and I'm starting on my third recording with my third album. So I'm excited about the journey. Just dealing with the people.
Yes, I'm excited for you. I'm so excited because it's beautiful that you stopped. You took time to have children and have a beautiful family, and then you like, hey, I'm coming back in.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I'll
sneak,
get
I
back.
sneak, I sneak back then.
Yeah,
Heck
you
no.
just
Heck
stuck
no.
in, and look out, world, because she is here. Danielle, she filled me in on some of your songs and everything. I subscribed to your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, and we're going to take a listen to one of your songs in a moment here. But I want to jump back over to Danielle and tell us about. I know you've had so much going on. You just did a show in Vegas over the weekend. Am I correct?
Well, no, it wasn't a weekend. It was last month. No, no, no. I'm sorry, in May. I did a show in May, but I had one coming up in October 24th. But
Mhm.
also we'll be back with you because guess what we're celebrating this month at the end of the month? It will be Miss Tiffany's birthday. So 20, yeah,
Oh, happy birthday! That
Thank
is
you.
so
Thank
good.
you.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so honored that I get to share a little bit of your birthday celebration in advance on the show.
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
that's what's happening now, and I will be on vacation in a couple of weeks in the beginning of September, but I will be in Vegas, kind of rehearsing. But then I'll be doing a cruise ship with another Southern Soul artist the end of September. So things are picking back up. I think the last time we spoke, I had recently lost my sister, so the last year has been kind of like really crazy for me in music business, but now it's time rolling. We rolling now.
Yes, yes, and I'm so sorry about the loss of your sister. And you have my prayers and condolences because I know how tough that can be.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
I'm sorry. Yes, I had seen this flyer right here on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, that was it. Now that's going to occur at Grambling.
Yeah, no, it's gonna occur in Vegas at
Okay.
the Craig's Ranch. And it's gonna be the Kings and Queens of Southern Soul. And amazing, amazing sisters, amazing guys on the show. So I'm super excited. Donna Jones, the agent out of Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trying to work together for the last 2 years, and finally, I was able to jump on that show, and and I'm super excited because um, I mean, like women in Southern Soul, we have such a hard time really getting booked as a group. And I started the Diamonds of Soul to try to well, not try, I am. Ladies that I love, I'm fans of, putting them together and doing pretty much the same thing.
That's so wonderful. Yay. I hope I can get out there. I know.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that's a beautiful thing. And then I had pulled a picture here of Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yes, Kyle good.
I figured,
Girl, you are stunning. I
Thank
love that.
you.
The hat and the belt. Yeah, that is
yeah, one of
beautiful.
the bells, Tiffany.
Mhm. Yeah. What they said, boots on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yes, yes. So you girls have some beautiful, unique music that to me it's kind of like a blues with a little pop, and I love that blend. How did you come up with that concept? I mean, is that Is that kind of like you always wanted to be in that genre, or you kind of had something else in mind?
Well, no, actually, well, I kind of was. I didn't know that I was in Southern Soul Blues for a long time. I toured with Theotis Ely, Marvin Cease, and opening up for them. And most
Mm-hmm.
of the time I was doing Aretha Franklin, and I was had pop music because overseas I always
Yes.
did, stuff like Whitney Houston. My music always pop, pop, pop. But my
Mm-hmm.
manager at the time would always book these blues shows and bring me down to North Carolina, South Carolina. And so I was kind of like in it and didn't know it until Mr. Mr. Theodis Ely cursed me out and told me, "You disrespecting your grandfather. You need to do a blues album." So for many years, I really wanted to do a blues album. And now I'm working on one. But I got into Southern Soul from my ex manager, DJ Uncle Verge, and he was still my road manager. We
Mm-hmm.
basically hey, what are you doing? You need to get into this genre of music, Southern Soul. And I had just had a major car accident. So I was like, I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm sitting here in the bed. Let's see what we do. So came up with Back That Booty, and it kind of like, skyrocketed. But it was the wrong time because it was COVID. And then
COVID.
recently reminded, like, I was one of the first Southern Soul artists to really, female artists, to put a line dance in their video.
In their
But of
video.
course, yeah, it's COVID, and so it just didn't take off. So from there, then I did spend my money, and that was one of the women's anthem songs for a while as well too. And so
Mm-hmm.
now we're gonna just re-release Back That Booty, since Line Dance Craze is taking on, and move forward. But I think
Mm-hmm.
Southern Soul um is really a great genre of music because it touches so many different flavors of music.
Yes.
It's not it's blues, it's country, it's trail ride, it's zydeco.
Yeah.
Even though zydeco is different, but it's still like those they all kind of fit as a gumbo of
Mm-hmm.
music. And so it's Southern Soul, but what else can you call it?
Yeah.
Uh, if you have some music that's going to be R&B, some music that's going to be country, some music that's going to be pop, it's just a blend of different type of music. So, it's not really, it's a genre, but it's not a genre, but it's
Yeah.
good music. All of
It's
it.
good music. It's good music.
So it really allows you to really just able to just sing
Yeah.
Yeah.
freely, like sing freely. Because I remember back in the day when I was doing R&B. All right, Tiffany, calm down,
Mhm.
calm down. Don't sing that first verse too hard. Just let out the first voice. But then now, I get into the studio and I'm told, okay, you can go now. You can sing now, any day now. So I'm still like timid with that part because I was taught to kind of like do the first verse this away and do
Mhm.
the second verse. You can go ahead and kind of express yourself in the second verse.
Mhm.
But now I do it all over.
Yeah.
I do the whole song.
You
So
do the whole
she's
song.
right. Gospel, um, blues, country, all that is wrapped up into one. That's
To
called Southern
one.
Soul. So
Yes.
that's how I
You really,
feel, as far as Southern Soul is.
All
you
right.
really
We're gonna take a
did
listen.
something.
We're gonna take a listen to one of the singles. Tiffany, we're gonna play your single right quick. Oh, I thought it came through, but maybe not. We're gonna go with. I'm sorry. We're gonna go with Danielle. We're gonna go with your single. The size doesn't matter. We're gonna play a little snippet of that so people can kind of see what we're talking about. This that mix, that blend. You get to hear that blend of soul and all those genres kind of mixed in. This is the beautiful Danielle right here on Bring It in the House.
Slack Tracks Productions.
It's your Southern Soul Diamond, and I'm looking for a good man that knows how to work it, baby. It doesn't matter if you're not a stallion, long as you got that good wood.
Size, it doesn't matter. Just you get good, real good. Size, it doesn't matter. As long as you deliver the good wood.
Woo! I love that. You wrote that yourself?
Yes, me and my sister-in-law, and that's another thing about Southern Soul. Like you can express yourself. Like Tiffany said, getting in the pop industry and the R&B, you're told to sing a certain way, how you can't do it. And then with Southern Soul, it was just like, okay, now I can let loose, put my hair down, and let loose. And so just one of those nights, me and my sister-in-law was on some libations and just talking about men.
Yeah.
and pull my brother in the studio. Come on, we got to record this song right now, and it came out. Yes, and it's fun. It's fun to pull the men on the stage on that song because they never get the shine. The women always get the shine, but the men rarely get the shine.
Oh, well, that is so good. And I was like, that's such a clever song. I was like, oh, those lyrics are very catchy. I was like, girl, you're very talented. Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
ma'am. You're very welcome. And we were able to pull your song too, Tiffany, the Southern.
The Union Music Group, baby.
Country mindset, playing my part. I don't mind dirt on my boots, kicking up them doors with that old Southern roots. Southern soul country cat, Southern soul country cat, in the Southern soul country world. Sometimes I pray outside.
Trail ride.
Girl, that melody. I like that. Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
Thank you.
Yes. I know you guys you're not with a major label right now, are you? Are you with a
I'm actually independent now as
independent?
we
Yeah.
speak, but I
Yeah.
was with a record company, and this year was my last. I think I was done with my contract in right up in June. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
been independent for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Well,
And I've
good.
been independent for a long time.
What I was going to say is that it seems like you guys have more freedom. Do you enjoy it better being independent than with the major label?
I
Absolutely.
do.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You
you
got
know
more.
you you know you want the money, but at the same time you have to jump through hoops to get them to really nowadays to just basically promote you when you can be independent and promote yourself if you really take the time to do the job. So it is a job every day you wake up, so if you do the due diligence, you
Yes.
just what the majors do and get the money.
Yeah, yeah. I love to see people on their grind, that grit, having that grit to stay out there, and because that's what it's all about. Because if you don't, like you say, if you don't promote yourself, then your career
Hmm.
doesn't really take off.
It's
You
Right.
the
know.
learning part for me.
Hmm.
It's the learning how to do different things. Make sure that you have your distribution company together, your exchange
Mhm.
together. It's just the learning part for me to be able independently go out there as an artist and learn the actual music business of being independent.
Yes,
So you can kind of tell upcoming artists, hey, make sure you got this done, make sure you got everything done, dot your I's, cross your T's,
yes,
because you're appreciated later on when royalties start to produce.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Amen.
absolutely.
Amen. Were you going to say something, Danielle? I didn't mean
I
to
said
interrupt.
absolutely, absolutely, and that's we all had, I had to learn the hard way. Tiffany had to learn the hard way, but as being independent artists, if you run into your sister that needs some help, you always reach back and you say, okay, well, if you have knowledge, it's everything, and it's so easy to just share the knowledge to help a person out, and that's what I love doing. And by the way, Tiffany, we're gonna have to get you to join on NAB as well too, with our sisters over here as
Yes.
well.
Okay, okay.
Shameless plug for NAB.
Yeah. Yes, a big plug. Yeah. Because Johnny, she's worked with so many, she's legendary. She's worked with
Yeah,
so many labels, and I'm sure she has, those connections so she can guide, provide some professional advice if needed.
absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
She does. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We have a
So
whole Rolodex of them.
yes, yes. So what's next for you, Tiffany? You got an event coming up this weekend?
Yes, so I have the next 2 weeks. I'm celebrating. My husband's celebrating his birthday on Saturday at Park Place. Tiffany Rochelle and the Elements of Soul Band will be out there in Park Place in Houston, Texas, off of 1960 in Willowbrook. And then I have my Shades of Pink birthday bash on next Saturday, August the 23rd at People's Choice at 748 Cameron Road, Austin, Texas. So we are excited about that because we have a lot of great artists that's coming on, and I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna sing a couple of songs, but after my couple of songs, I think I'm just gonna relax and enjoy everybody that whatever talent and gifts they have. I'm gonna sit there and enjoy it, and I'm excited about the whole night. I'm
Now
excited.
I don't believe
Really?
her. I don't believe her, but
I am. I am. I am.
I don't believe her, but she's one talented. I have to say she's one of my favorite Southern Soul
Mhm.
artist that I met. Her voice is amazing. It's
Yes.
Karma's gonna be there. She's another favorite of mine. Sunshine and Singer. She's gonna be there, and Miss Yolanda. She's hosting. She's hosting, right?
No, Louisiana country. Let me say this again because I always mess up his name. Louisiana Country Boy. It's
Okay.
gonna be the MC, and Yolanda Bumpers is gonna be like the DJ of the night.
As communicator.
Yes. So yeah. You can't call her no D. I forgot about that. You can't call her no DJ. Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
she's gonna be rendering the music. So
Okay.
then we have MP Soul, Preston, Danielle Renee. We
Yes.
got a whole bunch. We got James Red. So we're gonna have a good show. We kind of mixed it up with women and men. We got
Yeah.
three. I think we got what? We got 3 men and 3 women. Not including me, because and I'm telling you, when I
Mhm.
tell you I'm gonna just sing 1 or 2 songs, I'm gonna be done.
I don't believe that girl.
It's just like the preacher in the church. He preached every single Sunday, and
Yeah.
sometimes he want to sit down and get the word.
Yeah.
So that's how I am. I just want to sit. I just want to look at them, and kind of experience, the gifts that they have. Cause we
Mhm.
sing, we sing every weekend. We somewhere every weekend,
Really.
and it's just sometimes I just want to listen and
Mhm.
enjoy the music that the other artists have, especially if they can sing. Now, if
Yes.
they can't sing,
That's
we
a whole
gonna
nother.
have some problems.
There you go. I'm saying. I am saying. But
I
for
was
me, that I was
saying.
gonna really, to me, it's
Mhm.
gonna be fun because um not only Tiffany invited me on her show, but she invited three other young ladies to sing. Well, two other young ladies, I'm sorry, to
Yeah.
sing, and Yolanda, because we're doing this documentary, The Diamonds of Soul, which is telling the journey of the ladies in Southern Soul music, and especially it's based around 7 young ladies in the business, how we got in Southern Soul, and our journey where we're going. So I'm super excited because having them together is like we gonna
I
cut up.
know it. I'm so excited. Y'all are coming. You guys are coming to Austin, Texas.
Austin,
Yes.
Texas.
Yep.
Austin, Texas. We'll be there We'll be there first thing Friday.
There you go.
This coming Friday.
No,
No,
next
the
Friday.
next Friday.
The following.
Right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I will be there. I will be there. I will be there. I live in Austin, right?
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes. Yes. So that's why I was like, yes, we got to get Tiffany on here because you'll become a fan of hers as well too.
I'm
Definitely.
already a fan.
Yeah, I have some look, hey, I have to be real grand when I come out. So since I'm just singing two songs, I want to make sure that my appearance is noticed and they can go home and say that girl that came out like that.
Like
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about my birthday party because as Danielle went through the death of her sister, I went through the death of my son and my mother. So it's like I'm getting ready to go forward to kind of like, okay, focus on what I'm out here for.
Mhm.
And it's been a journey, but it's also been a challenge to, kind of deal with all the Southern Soul riffraff, but to also deal with the happiness of the people,
Yeah.
that we get on the stage and we share our gifts with. So this is where I'm at. That saying is that you want to be able to go out there and just share something that you have in your heart, but to also experience what the people experiencing out there that come and listen to you. So yeah, I'm excited about this birthday. I'm really excited about it,
I
and I
am so
can't wait.
excited. I know. I'm excited for y'all because I get to meet you in person. I
That's
already
right.
met Danielle, but I get to see you guys perform. I get to see Danielle perform live again one more time, at least one more time. Hopefully, many more times. But
Many more times. Many more
yes.
times.
So this is amazing. Austin is in the house. Woo!
Yeah, yeah.
We is ready. I was like, wow, yes, I'm coming back to Austin. It's been a minute. It's been like almost 2.5 years since I've been to Austin. So, but
Oh,
it's
wow.
time, definitely time.
More like three, huh?
Yeah, more, well, 2021, I was there a couple of times. 2022, I didn't come. And
Yeah.
I was in San Antonio in Round Rock, not Austin, Round Rock. Mhm.
Okay. I
Yeah.
missed you. I missed
And
you.
what's that, Elgin?
Elgin, Texas.
Elgin? Yeah, so I was near, but I wasn't in
Yeah.
Austin. Right.
And matter of fact, I perform out there in November in
Okay.
Elgin. So I'll be out there in Elgin in November. I think the 28th. Don't quote me on there, but it's sometimes in November. So and I think I came to Austin probably about last year, and I've been there ever since. It's been exciting coming to Austin. They really got some real nice people in
Really.
Austin.
Yep.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah, so
it's a lot to do. It's a lot to do in Austin, and
yeah,
Hmm.
and they like to party. That's
they
that's
love.
the main
Oh, that's what
thing.
I was about to say, and it's so much to do, and it's so much. You guys
Hmm.
you can catch some. It just you go on this block or whatever, especially if you're in downtown Austin, and it's something going on on every corner almost. Time is just about up. Oh man,
Yeah.
what before we go, y'all got any shout outs real quick before we go? Any shout
You want to
outs?
go first? You want me to go
You
first?
go
Right.
first, Tiffany.
I like to take a shout out to Yolanda Bumpers. She, if I don't say her name, boy, we're gonna have to fight.
Ooh, shout out Yolanda.
Yeah, and the People's Choice for allowing us to make this happen. Charles, y'all keep Charles in your prayers. He's in the hospital, but he's doing, for what I know, he's doing well. Gabby and Charles being on my mind and my heart for the last month or so. So yeah, we coming out there to do our thing, and we can't wait. And hey, get ready.
Get
Come on by,
ready, get
stop by.
ready.
Well, I like to say shout out to Expand Entertainment, Expand Beyond TV, DJ Too Deep, and William Shepard. They have been amazing this year, helping just move the Diamonds of Soul to the next level, as well as the Party King, DJ Uncle Verge, always having my back. My family going through, through the ups and downs of my music, because wow, they really keep me focused and like, girl, what you gonna do? You gonna get this together? What you gonna, always I'm like, no, I just want to be lazy and I don't want to sing no more. After you sing for 30 years straight on the road, you're like, okay. Yeah, it really doesn't bother me, but just getting me back to focus. Also, to our buddy, Mr. Kenny Turner, who's working on some new music.
Yeah,
Just like my next single
Oh,
it
that
is.
I'm released, Talking the Street. So I got to send you a copy of that. You're going to
yeah,
love that.
yeah.
Talking the Street. So that's, pretty much, in Austin, my Austin people, Houston people, my Texas folks. Let me tell y'all, I
Love it.
love y'all because it's always good to come home and perform for
Mhm.
your state, your
Yeah.
city, your hometown. Is always amazing. Yep.
It is. It is. And I love your single "Come to Party." That we're going to play a little snippet
Okay.
before we get out of here. I love this song. That's what we're going to